What game? And this is Game of Thrones from PS4, the Telltale series. So we're just say welcome again to your theaters. Iron from Eyes, got all of them. I think I do have one of these. Deaths don't really bother me. I know the music should be down, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
I think that'll do for right now because they're not eating it and just going to waste. Because there's two big chunks down there.
I'm playing this for a reason too. There's a Star Trek game. It's not by Telltale. It's a group that found her. For 1,000 years, House Forrester has been loyal bannerman to House Stark and the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood. They harvest rare ironwood trees. Now the North have been ripped apart by war. Rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs among us. There's a small group broke off from Telltale and they formed their own gaming studios and they made the Star Trek.
Three bad women. He'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that's a proper sword. I'll have one like it myself someday. You? I'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen. Apologies, your lordship.
I had him, you know. Found him what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too. You think he's lying? One never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
More like the Kingslayer.
And round his ankle as 10 others took it.
What did I tell you?
What did you mean?
Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face. You're questioning Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
He'll need loadsome wine. Go on. It's your job. Right, thanks. You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. I've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Let your go. Tonight we celebrate. king in the north! The king in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honour to lead the young Wolf's army, riding as the vanguard! Gods of Famous! Onward to Casterly Rock! To the Lannisters! Iron voice!
Yes, my lord. I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find folks' courage in the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here. Yes, my lord. There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. With me, my lord. You served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well to bring honour to House Forrester, my lord. You have more honour than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire, but you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honour to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Squire! Fetches more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you? Yeah, no problem. I've been a squire longer than you, so I outrank you. You should help me.
Trying to keep it, wants me to keep it quiet, so don't want to get an arrogant head like the horses at ours.
Strap my armor, clean my boots.
With my
Just
nut.
my luck turned to boring while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own line for once. He's a drunk, liar, and an arrogant prick. You better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much worse. What do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. No expectations. If I'd grown up covered in big shit, shovel and slop, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honour in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose it's beat pig farming. Who doesn't love bacon? Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate will never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Squires for life.
Wine around a fucking wedding. Give it time. You'll get there. Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan or House Forrester, I'd feel different. But my uncle is, has nothing to do with it. How much further? Well, it's right over there.
The twin stronghold house raid red. It's a nice day for a red wedding.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
A red wedding.
After he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's done into you? You're acting rather odd. We need to get back. Now. They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter? Owen,
Your ugly face.
you go if you're in such a rush. What about? What the hell is that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? He's got weapons. Brings fucking weapons to a wedding. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp.
Roger.
We have to get back.
Oh God, calm down. I would struggle with it.
Ready, boy!
Shoot that one!
Shoot that one!
God dang it, it's always that one spot. I don't, it goes so fast, it's hard to... Pilar Morgellus. They make him replay the whole part.
Ready, boy!
Shoot that one!
Shoot that one!
God damn it, don't move! I don't know how to... It's always been like this. That's the one I've always struggled with. What is the right stick, left? It must be left.
Ready, boy! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Lost our shield. Missed an arm, boy. That shield's wrong. Distracted him. We're closer.
Got it. Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
down like dogs.
On the phrase this time, don't do it!
He's an old man without injury.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Iron Wrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hearts of those traitors.
On the phrase this
Have to
time,
go.
you're welcome.
I'll do as you command, my lord. You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those Forest Club. You know that you must do this for your house. Go!
Yes, my lord.
Fucking Foresters!
We love you.
Thought the one for this work was pretty cool. Facing around, of course, where the game's taking place. Episode 1, Iron from Ice. Don't know what I'll get for the whole episode. I know they're pretty long episodes. There's the lands to King's Road. Not sure it's... I mean, you're being hunted by the phrase, you're going on the King's Road. Is it really that advisable? Guess they may not know you're there. I've only moved this one needs it. What is the pig? Cute piggy. Who doesn't like bacon? Look, there's something. Yeah, fighting those guys. I'm on the first one on getting Star Trek Resurgence, which is not Telltale, but people that accompanied by people who played, who had worked for Telltale before they won folded. Of course, it looks more action and oriented. Not just the QTEs. It's this carding from, I never can remember on the card. I've seen that. Oh, there's something.
That's Father's car.
People laughing.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Golden Ramsey.
Does he still have
Or,
his bacon?
what's his name? Ramsey Snow, they're both.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get offended fucking pigs. I'm going to kill you. Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs. Get off my land! This is Bolton Man now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lonely soul like that. No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Now I'm gonna stick it up your ass.
Lie. You'll have it.
Two weapons, a pitchfork and a hatchet.
You're a big bomb.
I had a family. Look what you did to them.
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Showing mercy, that's what they do. Sensei Lawrence will say no mercy.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. She hid.
Very well.
I tried to stop them.
So father. It's like young.
The men who did this.
It's like really young. Iron Raft, stronghold of House Forester.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived! Garrett! I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Brett Bolton.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Boltons.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
Lord Bolton's
Unacceptable.
no.
You have my condolences. Thank you, Maester. The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift.
There was another gamer from them that did a good job on too.
It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. It was justice. They got what they deserved. They did indeed.
It's on PS3.
You can't let the lights of just walk all over us. these maggots or to help prevent infection.
Sally, it was a great series.
no,
Sally
would you?
finale just ruined it. Liked, of course, the newer one as well. And no, it seems. Ugh. That's not a feeling nowadays. Ugh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a good lord. What do we do now? The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Yeah, but if you read the books, truthfully, Rob was not old either.
Hold this for me, will you?
That's a fan. They aged him up quite a bit in the series. They really, all of them were really pretty young.
Though did he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick? Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen. Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me.
I gotta keep my word to Lord Forrester. I promise I won't tell anyone but my uncle.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
So this is a way to go around looking at stuff.
An ironwood shield. It's the strongest wood in the known world. The Ironwood Grove.
Surprisingly, I haven't thought about the North Grove there. No, that's gonna be. I need to look for here first.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
No, use a four bore four go to the wall.
It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
And he died.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Okay, just that. No, obviously not. I can't go down there. He's doing something. For that I want to. Sure, there's nothing else, right? Nothing to do. I can get bandages here, I don't know, right? They come in handy.
This might help. cute little creatures, aren't they? I guess.
They're doing a thing on my leg there. I can't show them the sword.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Yes, sir.
I'll admit. Does your leg feel weak? No. I just wanted to ask you. Why did the Whitehills hate the Foresters? I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are. The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood. They'd take it all if they'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before. Who is the new Lord of House Forester? Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it. What will happen to me now? Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. Lord Forester to Lord At the change, I'm no longer a It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this. Can I see Ethan? Is he here? He is. But I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute. Can I go now? I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Yeah, for fucking Whitehills.
So sorry.
Me too. Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forester would like to know. He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forester would like to know. I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him. He was House Forester's best.
Horseville on.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord. Lord Forester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us spend the night.
No, boy.
Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance. It's not now. When? We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
You know, Ned was dealing with Cersei.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay. Cannot stay? Duncan? But where would I go? The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton. You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong, not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. That settles it.
Seems so wrong.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Seems so fucking wrong right here. So what do? He's here, it's probably worse than if he's gone.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. God's willing, someday I will. But now, I have House Forester to consider first. Lord Forester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forester's best men volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
It's supposed to be only you, we tell.
What is it?
Lord Forester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. And soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know that North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
As easy as it sounds.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house. I'll serve with honor. I know you will.
Come on.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
There comes a big moment. Really hard to decide who to make our right hand.
I couldn't find him. Could you? He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him. Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it. He was worried you were gone. I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and... Won't she come home? I don't want her to die too. Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you. I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Altangren said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge. Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop. Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean. A lord should know how to fight. Do you remember when we were younger? And we used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours. Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a Lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a Lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new Lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can have all the sweets I want. Maybe it was that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter? Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't you meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan. Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord. If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
She showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in the larder. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here. Business with Garrett. I told him. Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose. Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it. Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord. Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton. All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men rule.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt? What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord! You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us. You squandered your share. Our share was taken from us. There's no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
This can't.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
And you admit it was your man who killed my man. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You're pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers were the hunger of their time. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming,
Lord Whitehill. Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house. Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
They were sent to the wall.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Play all she go to.
Your sister can help us.
King's
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's favourite to the king being enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Lady Marjorie, who bounced from, God, what the hell is, Robert's brother's name, to Joffrey, to,
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. The once belonged to Lady Helena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Sure, we're gonna let her anymore. Oh, no. Daddy don't won't be rated.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Man, your father and Roger are gonna go be soon. Sure. Wait, there's someone over here.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Yeah, the sad misfortune being in King's Landing. To your den of cutthroats and treachery.
You want to meet? But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
You keep waiting. Oh, what the hell do you want?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can
Yeah,
come back
you
later if
did.
you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, matter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal steps, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Cersei murdered Arwen, but her family. I could imagine what was being said.
Lady Marjorie, you're early. I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact. Thank you, my lady. And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. My family wrote me, my lady. I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept.
White cloaks.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. How did you respond? I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near. I'll do as you ask, my lady. I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Why am I asshole? Smart.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I'll do my best, my lady.
Good luck.
at all. I don't remember this. Just Cersei. It's him too. Tyrion.
You can do this.
I say back home.
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester. Your Grace. The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise. House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king. Are they? I beg your pardon, Your Grace. I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark, a house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey, if it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. You'll be ashamed to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe with the Northern Army.
Yeah, right now.
Raising an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
This is so hard.
This city loves
She's good.
sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Well, no, really never touched.
You're a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then? I'm sure she will girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants, which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may. Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Gotta
You
be
have my
careful with.
condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes
No.
for charades. I take pride in causing them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Can't trust
The crown
her
needs
either.
boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, no fun, not out the hard way. Lost his head. Being insane, I find this a good spot to stop. So smash the like button, subscribe, leave those comments. I'll see you next time for more Game of Thrones, or we'll continue this first episode. See you next time. Bye.